For a while, Sarah and I were the picture of stability. Can you believe it? Plans, dreams, a future mapped out. Yeah, right. Then overnight, everything changed. Plot twist. The woman I married vanished. Poof, replaced by someone I barely recognized. No refunds. Her mood swung wildly, like a theme park ride. One week she was unstoppable. The next she couldn't get out of bed. Roller coaster, anyone? The next she couldn't get out of bed. Been there. The diagnosis. Drum roll, please. Bipolar 1. Ta-da. Suddenly, love felt useless against the chaos. Cupid, where you at? I tried to help. Spreadsheets, medication schedules, endless research. Nerd alert. None of it worked. Shocker. My efforts only made things worse. Classic me. I became a warden, not a husband. Orange is the new marriage. The rom-com was over. Cue sad trombone. We were living in a dark, unpredictable indie film. No popcorn for this one. I stayed, thinking I could fix it. Spoiler, I couldn't. Spoiler, I couldn't. Told you. Love isn't a cure. Sorry, Hallmark. Sometimes it's just a lifeline in a storm. Grab your floaties. I was lost, clinging to a script that no longer fit our lives. Rewrite anyone? The story had flipped and I was no longer the hero. Ouch. And I was no longer the hero. Sidekick status. It all started like a rom-com. Boy meets girl, falls in love, gets married. Life was good, predictable, even boring. Then my dad died and my brother Mark crashed into our lives. Jobless, homeless, addicted. I let him move in thinking I could save everyone. My wife, my brother, myself. Instead, our home became a battleground. Sarah's mania clashing with Mark's depression. I was referee, therapist, detective, exhausted and overwhelmed. But in the chaos, Sarah and Mark found each other. Late night talks, shared pain, secrets I couldn't reach. I thought they were helping each other heal. I didn't see the real connection forming. I was building a support group, but they were planning something else. The house I hoped would save us was tearing us apart. I was losing control of the story. The affair crept in quietly, inside jokes, glances, then the moment I walked in and saw them together. Betrayal hit hard. I threw Mark out after a brutal fight he left with my dad's watch and my trust. I told Sarah I wanted a divorce, but before it was final, she had a breakdown and landed in the hospital. Duty pulled me back in. I stayed, but the love was gone, just routine and emptiness. Then, the final twist, Sarah was pregnant. For a moment, hope flickered, but it wasn't mine. It was Mark's. That was the end. I checked out, no anger, no tears, just numbness. The hero was gone. I was a ghost in my own life. We lived as strangers, the show dragging on without a script. The story had become a tragedy I couldn't rewrite. I was done pretending to be the lead. The credits should have rolled, but life kept going. Sometimes the only way out is to let go. My wife is pregnant with my brother's child. My brother's gone. I'm having an affair with Chloe, my secretary. With her, I'm just a guy, not a caretaker, not a victim. At home, I play my part. I'll stay for the baby, maybe out of duty, maybe as penance. The show must go on even if the lead has left the stage. Maybe this is my punishment. Or maybe it's just the punchline to a joke that was never funny. Life doesn't always give you closure. Sometimes you just fade out.
I'm a screw-up. She saw me, not just my addiction. We clung to each other, drowning together. I hope the kid has a better life.
He tried to fix me, but I'm not a problem to solve. Mark understood my darkness. What we did was wrong, but it made the pain bearable. Now there's a baby, and I see the emptiness in my husband's eyes. I broke him.
He looked lost, like he'd survived a shipwreck. I became his escape. 10 minutes of normal in a sea of chaos. When he asked me to dinner, I said yes. Maybe we're both just life rafts for each other.